Imagine being able to solve problems effortlessly, find inspiration in the ordinary, and express yourself in ways that not only surprise others, but also surprise yourself. Creativity isn't reserved for artists, musicians, or writers. It's a life skill that can transform how you approach challenges, decisions, and even your everyday tasks. What if I told you that unlocking your creative potential isn't about being naturally gifted, but about learning a few simple, actionable strategies? Stick with me, because today we're uncovering how to cultivate creativity and unlock your inner genius, starting right now. Creativity is more than just an artistic skill. It's the engine of innovation, progress, and personal growth. Think about it. Creativity fuels new ideas, allows you to solve problems in unique ways, and makes life more fulfilling. Whether you're trying to excel at work, strengthen your personal relationships, or simply make your day-to-day life more engaging, creativity is the secret ingredient that elevates everything. Consider this. Some of the world's greatest achievements weren't just born out of hard work, but also creative thinking. Albert Einstein famously said, "Creativity is intelligence having fun." And he's right. Creativity is about taking what you know, combining it with curiosity, and turning it into something extraordinary. Here's the thing. Creativity isn't just nice to have. It's essential. It's what allows you to adapt, grow, and thrive in a constantly changing world. Today, we'll uncover the tools, techniques, and mindset shifts you need to unlock your creative genius. Before we get into the how, let's talk about the why not. A lot of people think creativity is something you're born with. You either have it or you don't. But that's a myth. Creativity is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Another myth is that creativity is only for artists or naturally creative people. That's simply not true. Creativity is just as important in business, science, and personal development as it is in art. It's about looking at the world differently and finding fresh ways to approach challenges. And let's not forget the biggest creativity killer: waiting for inspiration. If you're sitting around waiting for a magical burst of genius to hit, you might be waiting a long time. The truth is, creativity is more about practice and persistence than about random flashes of brilliance. Now let's address the things that block creativity. 1. Fear of failure. This is a big one. How often do you hold back because you're worried about making a mistake or being judged? Creativity thrives in an environment where it's okay to fail, because every failure is a stepping stone to success. Start seeing failure as feedback. It's not the end. It's a lesson. 2. Perfectionism. Perfectionism is the silent killer of creativity. When you focus too much on getting it just right, you stifle the experimentation and spontaneity that creativity needs to thrive. Instead, embrace imperfection as part of the process. 3. Overwhelm. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overloaded with tasks and information. A cluttered mind leaves little room for creative thinking. If you're constantly multitasking, creativity takes a back seat. Take a moment to reflect. Have you struggled with any of these creativity blockers? Drop a comment below and let me know which one resonates with you the most. If there's one thing that fuels creativity more than anything else, it's curiosity. The ability to ask questions, even about things that seem obvious, is a powerful tool for unlocking creative thinking. Here's a personal example. A few years ago, I was stuck trying to come up with fresh ideas for a project. Nothing seemed to click. So I decided to stop overthinking and just get curious. I started asking myself, what if I approach this problem from a completely different angle? What if I combined two unrelated ideas? What if I ignored the rules entirely? Those what-if questions opened up a world of possibilities. Curiosity expands your thinking by challenging you to see things differently. Make it a habit to ask 3 what-if questions every day. They can be about anything: your work, your hobbies, or even your morning routine. The point is to stretch your thinking and see where it takes you. When was the last time you truly played? I'm not talking about watching TV or scrolling through your phone. I mean playing, like when you were a kid. Play is one of the most underrated tools for creativity because it allows your brain to relax and explore without pressure. You don't have to be good at it. Try doodling, playing a game, experimenting with a new recipe, or even building something with your hands. The act of playing rewires your brain to think more flexibly and creatively. One of my favorite ways to play is through brainstorming with no judgment. I'll write down every idea that comes to mind, no matter how silly it seems. More often than not, those silly ideas spark something truly creative. It might sound strange, but constraints can actually fuel creativity. When you have too many options, it's easy to feel stuck. But when you set limits, you're forced to think outside the box. For example, let's say you're trying to write a story. Instead of having unlimited time and resources, challenge yourself to write it in just 100 words. Or if you're cooking, try creating a dish with only 5 ingredients. Constraints force your brain to innovate and find solutions you wouldn't have considered otherwise. Think about a time when you worked within limitations and still came up with something great. Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. Creativity doesn't happen in isolation. Surrounding yourself with inspiring people, places, and experiences is crucial. Spend time with people who challenge you to think differently. Join a creative group or community where ideas flow freely. Change your environment. Go for a walk in nature, visit a museum, or explore a new city. A change of scenery can work wonders for your mind. Consume inspiring content. Watch films, read books, listen to music, or tune into podcasts that spark your imagination. Here's a fun challenge. Share one thing or person that inspires you in the comments. Let's build a pool of creative inspiration for everyone watching this video. To sum it all up, creativity is not about waiting for inspiration or being born with a special gift. It's about taking action. Be curious, make time to play, embrace constraints, surround yourself with inspiration, and most importantly, keep practicing. If you found these strategies helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow and keeps us bringing you content like this. Share this video with someone who could use a little creative boost, and let me know in the comments which strategy you're going to try first. Until next time, keep unlocking your potential.